During the recent economic turmoil, telecoms companies have demonstrated resilience and adaptability, with many of them using the slowdown as an opportunity to regroup and rebuild a solid base on which to capitalize during the recovery. However, with broadband becoming ubiquitous and the growth of services exploding, the telecom value chain is fragmenting rapidly. This means that many operators are losing out to application, content and device providers who, in turn, are capturing many of the new opportunities. We at PwC believe that there are 6 key strategic challenges that telecoms operators need to address if they're to be successful. First, they must establish ownership and understanding of the customer. As the succession of new players enters the communications marketplace, it's becoming really difficult for any one organization to claim ownership of the end customer. We've seen customer loyalty and brand trust shifting away from the service operators and migrating towards the devices themselves and the applications they access. To stem this loss of customers, operators need to reshape their business to putting the customer first, be it an individual consumer or a business. This involves listening to what the customer wants and needs and delivering a personalized service to him. Secondly, companies need to monetize new services effectively. The rising penetration of both fixed and wireless broadband has enabled the launch of many new online services, ranging from entertainment to e-health to online and mobile banking. And the mobile phone has shifted from a mere gadget to an indispensable converged lifestyle tool handling virtually everything people need. Because of this, mobile applications are now realizing millions of dollars in sales, all of which can be lost if operators haven't taken a fresh look at their positioning in today's ecosystem of network-centric digital services and changed their business models. One of the ways to capture the revenues from these new emerging services is through collaborative revenue sharing partnerships, which will bring access to critical expertise and speed up the time to market. The next challenge operators need to address is how they achieve an economic return from the continuing rise in digital traffic. The changing habits and behaviors of consumers are driving huge rises in the volumes of data traffic carried across the networks, but many consumers are on fixed price access plans. What do the mobile operators do to capture these lost revenues? The clearest way out of this situation is for them to adopt a use-based charging model for mobile data. This might not be an easy sell to customers, but frankly, the operators have no choice, and some of them have already taken that step, as has been seen in countries such as Japan and the United States. Improving operational simplicity and efficiency may sound like straightforward objectives for an operator, but it's a major issue for many organizations who have grown by consolidation and use bolt-on solutions to handle new services. This has left many operators with highly complex and inefficient operating models. One of the key attributes they need in this digital age is organizational ability, enabling them to respond to both internal challenges and those posed by the fierce competition from application and device suppliers, who, due to their greater agility and speed to market, have held the competitive advantage in recent years. Another priority in operational simplification is the ongoing reduction in the cost base. Operators are focusing more rigorously on their key differentiating sources of value, leading many to move support functions into horizontal shared services and outsource non-core activities, including some or even all of their network. One critical step that many operators have yet to take is to remove customer, product and business intelligence from the various silos and centralize it on an enterprise-wide basis. By unifying and concentrating all this intelligence in a single entity, operators benefit from greater efficiency, agility and responsiveness to external change, whether driven by customers, competitive dynamics or regulation. The credit crunch has seen renewed interest in the telecoms industry by regulators both at a national level and globally. Increasingly, this has caused regulation to be seen as a political issue rather than purely maintaining competition or protecting consumers. To help the industry, while continuing to protect both competition and consumers, we believe that regulators should focus less on price controls and more on the customer's wider interests, while the tax authorities should look at incentivizing good corporate behavior and long-term wealth generation. There's always going to be a difference in the level and price of services offered by providers, but so long as opportunities remain for new entrants to enter the market and companies are not profiteering from customers, the regulators should stand back. Finally, ongoing consolidation is an established aspect of the communications marketplace and will remain so. However, some of the future major deals will be driven by emerging market giants who are seeking exposure in developed markets. Generally, consolidation will target 3 objectives: economies of scale, fixed mobile convergence, and sustainable cost reduction to help provide a robust platform for growth in the digital age. The priority of any deal is to create shareholder value, something which has proved elusive in the past. There's no question that the explosive growth in broadband services and the rapid take-up of new devices and subsequent rise in data traffic are presenting major challenges to network operators. However, operators can turn digital transformation to their advantage by truly understanding the customer, collaborating effectively to target and exploit new opportunities, and by operational simplification and centralized intelligence.